Hello friends, welcome back. In this session, we will learn the functions in Rust. We have been using the functions already, but we have not gone in depth into it. And I'll make sure that we learn the functions in depth in this session. Well, what's the purpose of the function? The purpose remains the same as any other programming language. We will ensure reusability and modularity, and these are the major focus. And function must definitely be defined before using it. Fn is the keyword that someone has to use before they go on to define a function. Fn, as you can see here, it is Fn, and I have already used it in my previous codes, and we are going to use the same thing here. Function, name of the function with arguments or parameters, and then inside that you will have a function body. It opens with a curly brace, it closes with the same, and that's it. It's pretty easy for somebody to use it. Now we are going to first define a function, and we are going to invoke the function in the same code. Now what are we going to do? First we will go ahead to the function definition part. Function hello world println I am the first function brother. So if you see here, I have defined a function by name hello world, and inside that I have got something to print, and this is the name of the function. Now I have defined the function very clearly. Now what am I going to do? Very simple. I have to access this function by invoking it. How do I do it? Function from main only I can call. So inside main I call hello world. There are no arguments to be passed, and hence this is very easy. So hello world, when I am calling, what will happen? Automatically this function will be called, and I get the output. I am the first function, brother will be printed. That's all. So here what I did, I defined a function and then I did invoke it. That's it. Now we need to have return values for the function. So returns are there obviously in any programming language, and it's very important for us. So we are going to see how do we get the return values in Rust. Now I have got a function called get underscore val, and it is F64 type. Inside that I do a 10 by 2. So what is the value? 5 should be returned. Now from main I am going to access this. How do I access it? Function main, inside that println the number passed is comma get underscore val. So the moment this function is called, I get the return passed here, and 5 will be printed as the output. That's all. This is pretty easy for somebody to understand. I can have return values passed just like C or C++, and it is very easy for someone to understand. And the next topic is very important, call by value and call by reference. We call it pass by value and pass by reference as well, and you can go by the way you want. You can call it either way. Now what is call by value? Call by value is very simple. I have a paper. I will give you a copy of the paper. You make changes in the copy, it won't affect the original paper that I gave you. You are making a photocopy of the paper, and whatever you impact on the photocopy will not affect the original one. That's it. This is called call by value. I have a variable. I'll pass the copy of the variable. You can access that variable, you make changes, you do any alterations there, it won't affect the original one, and the original one will remain the same. That's it. This is called call by value. Let's see here with a simple example, how does it work? You can see that I have got something called as VAL here, and it has got the value 15. And call by val, I'm calling, and what will happen is immediately it will go here, but you can see that I'm passing the value. What is val? Val is 15. Now here I pass it as val, but I catch it as pass underscore number. So I pass the copy of val into pass underscore number, and I multiply this pass underscore number by 5. So what do I do? The copy 15 comes over here, and the 15 is multiplied by 5, and I print the result here. Now if you see here, when I print it here, it has to be the original value 15, but when I print it here, it has to be the value which is manipulated right now. 15 into 5, 75 should be printed. So what is this called? This is called the call by value. You are sending the copy of 15, I mean the val, and it is collected in another variable by name pass underscore number, and you access pass underscore number and you get the result. You can see the result out here. The function call happens here, and then it comes over here. I print the value after multiplication, so 75 gets printed, and I will go back here and I print the value again. Value is 15. So it does not make any change in the source. It only makes the changes in the copy. As you can see here, this 15 has been sent as a copy. Well, what is call by reference? Very simple. I have a paper, I lock it in a room, I tell you where exactly the locker is available, and I give you the address. You go and make change in the address where I have specified. So obviously you are making the changes in the copy itself, in the paper itself. So this is through the address you are going to access the content. So it will obviously change the value of the content if you work on it. It is like you are given the reference, and with that reference, with that address, you will access the variable. Now how do we do it? Very simple. I have got val I32 equal to 5. this 5 along with ampersand is now passed for call by reference example. You can see that here I use an ampersand, which means the address is thrown. Now once the address is thrown, it has to be collected here, and you can see that I access that way. Now what do? I pass the address here and I collect the address, and I'm changing the content in that variable. You can see that here star param underscore number equal to 10. So once I pass this and come back here after I change this, if I print value, it will be only 10, it will not be 5. Because you have accessed the address and not the copy of the content, it changes the content, the primary content or the original content right away, and there is no concept of copy being sent here in call by reference. That's it. We have learned the fundamentals of functions, and we will learn more things in the subsequent sessions. Thank you. If you like the channel and the content, please subscribe, and if you have any comment suggestions, please go ahead and type it in the comment sections. Thank you.